These great beasts, which are four kings, which shall arise out of the earth. But the saints of the Most High shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever.
This is what it is, y'all. We're going to take the kingdom. And that's the problem, folks, today. They don't know that up on this earth is where God's going to run his holy government. They trying to get to heaven. And he just told them the saints going to take the kingdom. Let's jump down to verse 19. Go ahead.
Then I would know the truth of the fourth beast, which was diverse from all the others, exceeding dreadful, whose teeth were of iron, and his nails of brass, which divide, break in pieces, and stamp the residue with his feet.
This is what it is, y'all. This fourth beast that breaking the iron. This fourth beast is talking about the Roman Catholic Church. They're going to run it. They're going to run it as a dictatorship. You're not going to have no rights at this time. And they, like I say, Israel, especially our people, we should understand that we ain't got no rights today. None whatsoever. But keep going.
Verse 20. And of the 10 horns that were in his head, and of the other which came up, and before whom 3 fell, even of that horn that had eyes, a mouth, that spake very great things, whose look was more stout than his fellows.
See, this is what's going on today. When they talk about the European market, this is what they talk about, these 10 powers or the 10 horns, these 10 toes down here. These are 10 kings, which is they're gonna run the world, but they're gonna have to have a leader. And that's where the Pope of Rome gonna come in, and he gonna lead them. He's gonna make them do certain things to this world that's gonna make people, cause people have a lot of pain. But go ahead.
I beheld, and the same horn made war with the saints, and prevailed against them.
Yes, sir. He said the same horn made war with who? The saints. Who the saints? When you talk about the St. Louis or Rams, though, when you talk about no football team, and you call yourself a Christian, you're supposed to be a saint. He gonna make war with you. Why? Because you're trying to keep the law. You're trying to keep the truth. That's why it's gonna be very important that you be in a place of safety at this time. If not, he gonna come at you. He gonna come at you like Ray Lewis. He gonna come at you like LeBron James with no pity. I'm just using that metaphor so you understand about this. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 22. Until the Ancient of Days came, and judgment was given to the saints of the Most High. And the time came that the saints possessed the kingdom.
Now, how long are he going to be in power? Until the Ancient of Days comes. Who's the Ancient of Days? Jesus. He's the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. He's going to be in power till that time ends. Till Jesus come back and take him down. Go ahead.
Thus he said, the fourth beast shall be the fourth kingdom upon earth,
Yes, sir.
which shall be diverse from all kingdoms, and shall divide the whole earth, and shall tread it down and break it in pieces.
We know who that fourth beast is. That's Rome. That's a revised Roman Empire. They're going to come back and revise that. This fourth beast going to be here, right here. Rome. Go ahead.
And the 10 horns out of this kingdom are 10 kings that shall arise, and another shall rise after them. And he shall be diverse from the first, and he shall subdue 3 kings.
Yes, sir. Going to be 10 horns, which are 10 kings. These are talking about people. People in kingdoms. This is talking about end time that you must know. Where is this stuff coming? What is he coming at? If you don't know what he coming at, he going to say, come to me. I'm the Holy Father. Y'all see him now. Everybody running to him, kissing his hand. Running to him, kissing his hand. Oh, he had to heal people by touching them. He can forgive me so much sin. That's the Pope of Rome. I'm not saying it's going to be this one, but that's the Pope of Rome. He's the one that people going to run to, and he going to strip them of every right that they can have. He going to persecute them. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High.
Yes, sir.
Shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
Shall who?
Wear out the saints.
He ain't talking about where you at. He talking about whooping you. You know how your mom and daddy whoop you? Where you at? He coming at you 24/7. Because he don't want nobody messing up his laws that he signed. He gave you Sunday. He gave you Easter. He gave you Christmas. He gave you Thanksgiving. He don't want you messing up. A person like me messing it up, stand up here and saying that's a lie. Easter's a lie. Christmas is a lie. All that is evil, all that is sin. What you think he gonna do to me? He gonna wear me out. He gonna take me out. And that's what this European Union is going. This is how this European Union gonna come in power. And believe me, once he come in power, he gonna have a military that he gonna command. And that military gonna be strong. Nobody in the world can come up against it. We're gonna read about it. Go ahead.
Starting 25.
Okay.
And he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hands until a time and times, and the dividing of time.
He said he's gonna think to change times and laws. What laws he changing? Go to church tomorrow and see the law he changing. Everybody's supposed to be going to church today on the Sabbath. Everybody's supposed to take part in the holy days. Everybody. But what do they tell you in Sunday church and Sunday school? Oh, Sunday we have a church. Y'all must be a Seventh-day Adventist. Y'all must be this person, that person. No, we are Christians according to the Bible. Y'all have changed the laws. Y'all have changed. You say we can eat anything that we want to eat. You can't eat that swine. You can't eat that catfish. You can't eat that stuff. That stuff will take you to hell. Read Isaiah chapter 66. It'll tell you, them some of the first people God gonna kill when he hit this earth. So you eating that pork chop sandwich, get ready for the fire. I didn't say it. I read it. Go ahead, bro.
But the judgment shall sit, and they shall take away his dominion to consume and to destroy it until the end.
Yes, sir. The judgment gonna sit. God gonna have to take this cat down.
Yes, sir.
Can't nobody else take him down but God. He gonna be so powerful. Too powerful.
Amen.
Now, before this prophecy can be fulfilled, the beast or the king must have a place to rule. Now, let's go with Revelation chapter 11 and verse 1. Let's see what God said about this beast or this kingdom of Rome. We at the end of this prophecy, y'all. We here. I just thank God that I have enough understanding, enough patience to stick with this. You know how many people in the world ain't getting this? Majority of the people in the world. And most of our people worried about, oh man, let's go and try to get them to come in. I ain't even trying to get them to come in no more. It is what it is. Because he said in the last day, the whole world gonna fall away from the truth. And we here now. It's just gonna be small amounts of Israelites. And some people got big camps, but it's gonna be small. Because they ain't gonna listen at all. But let's look at this place where this beast or this false prophet gonna rule. Revelation chapter 11, we're going to start at verse 1. Go ahead.
And there was given me a reed like unto a rod.
Yes, sir.
And the angel stood, saying, Rise and measure the temple of God, and the altar, and them that worship therein.
Now this angel came to John and he told him to measure the temple. He measured the temple of God, but the thing is, somebody in the spot of Solomon's temple right now, which are the Muslims over there in the land. But God said, don't worry about that. Let them stay there. I got something for them. But listen what he say here about this temple. Go ahead.
But the court which is without the temple leave out,
Yes, sir.
and measure it not, for it is given unto the Gentiles, and the holy city shall they tread underfoot 42 months.
He said the court, meaning the outside of that Mecca, of that temple of the Muslim, the Dome of the Rock. He said, don't worry about it. Let the Gentiles, they're going to build a temple there. And they're already trying to construct there right now. Leave that for them. They're going to have to go through this tribulation period and run this world for 3.5 years. He giving this to them so he can fulfill the prophecies. This got to go through. This got to go down. When he said from a time, half a time, that 3.5 years or 42 months. All these dates, all this time is consistent. It's still the same. Still the same. Ain't no different. But we understand it. Well, go ahead and read verse 3. Verse 3, go ahead.
And I will give power to my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
That's still 3.5 years.
Exactly.
This is how long this tribulation period going to be going on this earth, meaning that this destruction. So you better be in the right place at the right time, boy. You're going to be running for your life. Running for your life. There's going to be some people who being saved through the tribulation period, but why go through that when he got a place of safety for you? Why go through it? Now let's go back to Daniel. Let's see. Who is this king? And what kind of power does he have? Daniel chapter 11. He said, leave this temple out for the Gentiles. If you don't know who Gentiles are, the so-called white people. Leave it out. Let them have this. This is their time. Now we're going to find out. He's going to give us clues of who this person is. And what he's going to show us his power. They're going to have one king. And he's going to control a lot. He's going to control armies. Verse 29. Go ahead.
At the time appointed, he shall return and come toward the south. But it shall not be as the former or as the latter.
He said the time appointed. So it's an appointed time for all this to go down. We know in Israel, when that third temple is being built, God said, flee to the wilderness. Just like Matthew chapter 24 said, flee. You better get to the wilderness, which is over there in the east. But listen what he say here. Don't tell you how much power this cat got. Go ahead.
For the ships of Shittim shall come against him. Therefore he shall be grieved and return and have indignation against the holy covenant. So shall he do. He shall even return and have intelligence with them that forsake the holy covenant.
See, one thing about this king, he's going to be very, very intelligent. He ain't going to be somebody who's going to be like dumb. He got a lot of knowledge. He got a lot of power. He got a lot of money. If you don't have your helmet of salvation on to understand the scripture, he will fool you. Like he fooling the world today. And he ain't even going all the way in. He don't even have the necessary power of the military. But when he has the power of the military, believe me, he's going to wreak havoc upon this earth. But you don't know what havoc is? Pain. Killing. Go ahead.
And armies shall stand on his part, and they shall
pollute. Verse you read.
31.
Okay.
And arms shall stand on his parts, and they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength.
Yes, sir.
And shall take away the daily sacrifice, and they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate.
He said, an arm. He's not literally talking about arm. He's talking about an army. Shall he possess? Shall stand with it. America, all these people going to stand with him. All the military going to stand with him. And he's going to direct and command the armies. If you ever look at the Pope of Rome today, all the presidents over the world come and meet with him. He don't have to meet with them. They come to him. He's the boss. At this time, he will be the boss. He's going to command the whole army of the world. Can't nobody come up against him. Go ahead. He said he's going to pollute the sanctuary, meaning that this is the abomination. He's going to build his spot right there on God's holy land and say what? Christ is home now. Come to me. Come to me. Let me forgive your sins. And this is what's going on now when he's making his rounds around the world. You see these people falling out for the Pope? TV, CNN, everybody. But the whole world is deceived. 99% of them, they think they can't hold it. That's the most evil religious figure in the world. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 32. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatteries.
He said, such as do wickedly against the covenant. What covenant are you talking about? The commandments. He about Sunday? Man, Sunday is a new Christian holiday because Jesus, holy day because Jesus was resurrected up on the Sunday. We know Jesus won't resurrect up on Sunday. He resurrected up on the Sabbath. But what did he tell us? It's Sunday. Why? Because he's a sun worshiper too. He worshiped the sun. He's an old Babylonian, this old Babylonian custom. But go ahead.
But the people that do know their God shall be strong and do exploits.
He said, but the people that know their God shall be strong like us. We know our God. We're not going to be deceived. But there's going to be some pain come along with that. Go ahead.
And they that understand among the people shall instruct many.
They don't understand it, shall instruct many, meaning you're going to teach the people. No, that's a lie, what he's saying. But it's going to be some pain coming behind that. Go ahead.
Yet they shall fall by the sword, and by flame, by captivity, and by spoil many days.
Meaning that when you are outside of that wilderness, you're trying to tell people about this, they're going to kill you on the spot. They're going to persecute you. They're going to punish you. Like I used the movie Saw. It's a good illustration. That's the Spanish Inquisition. They did this before. It's in history. It's documented in history. They're going to come at you. Because why? You're going to keep these commandments if you're smart. But go ahead.
Now when they shall fall, they shall be holden with a little help.
Yes, sir.
But many shall cleave to them with flattery.
Yes, sir. Flatteries. Go ahead.
And some of them of understanding shall fall, to try them, and to purge, and to make them white, even to the time of the end. But it is yet for a time appointed.
That time appointed, 3.5 years. They're going to try you. Now, if you get caught, not in the wilderness you hear, that's a righteous death. You die righteously. Don't die don't try to save your life and you die spiritually. Most people say, man, well, God got to understand. I'm hungry. Or I need this, I need that. My kids. I can hear women saying it. Because a woman, she's a caregiver of a kid. Now, God, I want the kids to go through this. It's a righteous death for these kids to die for this. Why? When they come back up, they're going to be God. But if you let that man of sin tell you what you're supposed to do, and you start accepting the mark of the beast, you start accepting the laws, you just killed your whole family. Man and woman, parents, all. You just killed your whole family. And when they look around that lake of fire and look at you, why you didn't tell us the truth, Mama? Why you didn't tell us the truth, Daddy? Give us a shot. Now people don't understand. This stuff is serious. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 36. And the king shall do according to his will.
He said the king shall do according to his will. This is Antichrist. He going to do according to his will, which is the Pope of Rome. Go ahead.
And he shall exalt himself, magnify himself above every God.
Yes, sir.
And shall speak marvelous things against the God of gods. And shall prosper till the indignation be accomplished. For that is determined shall be done.
He going to prosper, meaning he going to have the most money. He going to have the most possession. He going to have the biggest military. All going to be at his fingertips. He's the king upon the earth at this time. And this is the reason why I know that this is the Pope of Rome. For this is verse 37. You're going to know that this is the Pope of Rome. Go ahead.
Neither shall he regard the God of his fathers.
Yes, sir.
Nor the desiring woman. Nor regard any God. For he shall magnify himself above all.
What is the qualification for being a pope? You cannot be married.
That's right.
And he said he will not desire of a woman. They can't be married. That's why they having sex with these little altar boys all around. That's what this homosexuality is springing from them. These popes, they will get caught up in homosexuality and then having sex with these boys and these nuns having sex with these women. The next thing you know, they get caught. But what the Pope do? All right, we're going to hold you back. We're going to send you to another congregation. Because they got their own government. You can't send them to jail. They got their own government. They got their own power. All that. They just move them around. That's why you never hear about where are they now. Are they in jail? No. Pope come and get him and say, bring my son back to me. And they do that. Because he has a government. He said, neither shall they regard the God of his father, which is the God of Israel, nor the desire of women. That's a clue. You don't want no woman, you're a man, something wrong with you. Something wrong with you. You don't want no woman, you don't want no man, something wrong with you. That's the first commandment God told Adam and Eve, be fruitful and multiply. And this man right here done took that off the table. You're a minister wrong, you can't have no woman. What? Well, they see that. This is a clue. But listen, look at his power. Go ahead.
Verse 38. Excuse me. But in his estate shall he honor the God of forces.
When he said the God of forces, military. His estate, he commanded. Go ahead.
And a God whom his fathers knew not shall he honor with gold and silver and with precious stones and pleasant things.
He got bread. He got money. And that's what a lot of people motivation. You got some money, we'll listen to him. You got some money, you listen to it. God said, I'm not a respected person. He respects knowledge of him. Because the person got money, cars, clothes, y'all looking at like, oh man, they doing good. Look at Jay-Z, Beyonce, look at all them folk, man. LeBron James, all them people. All them people going to hell if they don't stop what they're doing. I'm telling you. All of them. All that stuff they got gonna burn up, period. And he said the God of forces, what he got? Gold, silver, precious stone. This is how they get us. Looking at that bling bling. Go ahead, brother.
Thus shall he do in the most strongholds with the strange God.
Yes, sir.
Whom he shall acknowledge and increase with glory. And he shall cause them to rule over many, and shall divide the land for gain.
Yes, sir. A strange God. Most one I keep bringing up, December 25th, the whole world shuts down. Whole world got a Christmas tree in their house. The whole world. Why? Because the Pope Rome said that is Jesus Christ's birthday. And we know that ain't Jesus' birthday. Y'all celebrate him. And they do it. They believe in a little fat white man in a Santa Claus suit before they believe God. You tell the little kids, Santa Claus gonna get you. Oh, he'll straighten up. But tell them God gonna get you. Oh, who that? They don't believe in God. Most of these kids today don't believe in God because the preacher has taken the fear off the table. They ain't preaching like me. They scared they're gonna lose memory. I don't give a care. I'm gonna preach this book. And that's what you're supposed to do as a man of God. Period. Because if you don't do that for your kids, they got no fear. Any and everybody can come up on them and say, look at that crazy. He ain't worried about that. Don't even worry about him. He crazy. But if you tell them the truth, it gonna ring a bell. One thing about God, he said, train up a child that he go. When you train him up, he might swear off a little bit, but he'll come out. That's right. Just like the prodigal son. He'll wake up. He'll wake up, or she'll wake up. Understand that. Go ahead.
Verse 40. And at the time of the end shall the king of the south push at him.
Yes, sir.
And the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind, with chariots and with horsemen and with many ships. And he shall enter into the countries and shall overflow and pass over.
Well, he said the king of the south, the king of the north, these are the kings. These are the countries that he had. This Russian ally, the king of the south, talking about Egypt and all these people. They're going to push at him. The Pope is in Rome right now. They're going to want him to come down in Jerusalem where they're going to build this temple at to become the God that leading this military. He's going to have a military of 200 million soldiers. He's going to go command. All this going to go down. This is what he's talking about. The king of the south, about Egypt. King of the north, talking about Russia and ally, Korea. All these people, he going to command. And God going to take him down in Armageddon at the end. Well, go ahead. Keep going. Verse 41.
He shall enter also in the glorious land.
Where's the glorious land? He going to enter right here. I got this arrow. He going to come right in the glorious land right here. Set up shop. When he in that glorious land, he said, Jesus home now. Go ahead.
He shall enter the glorious land, and many countries shall be overthrown.
Yes, sir.
But these shall escape out of his hand, even Edom and Moab, and the chief of the children of Ammon.
He's telling me Edom, Moab, those are the ones that are going to keep us protected in the wilderness. This is the wilderness right here. Saudi Arabia, all these places right here. The same spot where God brought Moses and the children of Israel. We're going back to the same spot. Same spot, ain't nothing different. Well, if you want to know what this God going to do in the future, go to the past. He said I'm the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. Nothing changed about it. Nothing. Go ahead, brother.
42. He shall stretch forth his hand also upon the countries, and the land of Egypt shall not escape.
See, right? I told you, he don't stretch forth his hand. Everybody Egypt going to be under his power. Go ahead.
But he shall have power over the treasures of gold and of silver and over all the precious things of Egypt.
Where all the gold and silver right here in the world? And diamonds and all that. Africa, Egypt, that's all it is. He going to command that. Go ahead.
And the Libyans and the Ethiopian shall be at his steps.
Going to be at his power. Egypt, Ethiopian, Libyan, he's talking about African. He gonna have them. He gonna make sure they run. He gonna make sure they bow down to him, doing everything he wants them to do. He gonna control all this stuff. Go ahead.
But tidings out of the east and out of the north shall trouble him.
Yes, sir.
Therefore he shall go forth with great fury to destroy, and utterly to make away many.
But tidings out of the east and the west gonna trouble him. The people like me and you, the people that didn't make it in the wilderness, they're going to trouble him. He said, oh, I got to go get these jokers. These jokers ain't doing what I'm telling them. They're trying to preach about their law. I'm coming to get them. Go ahead. I'm going to show you that in a minute.
And he shall plant the tabernacle of his palace between the seas and the glorious holy mountain.
Yes, sir.
Yet he shall come to his end, and none shall help him.
He said he's going to plant. He's going to plant it right here in Jerusalem. But it's going to come to an end in Armageddon. Jesus Christ himself, the only one going to be able to take him down. He's going to have so much power. So much power. He's going to possess gold, silver, land, everything that most of the people in the world want to possess today. Land is power. The natural materialist stuff in the world like gold, silver, that's power. Money ain't power no more. The money that you got in your pocket is just a certificate. That's it. And that's why the people in the world are crying right now, because if the European Union fall, they ain't got no money. They ain't got no, their money's not backed by nothing. Let's go to Revelation chapter 12, verse 14. But he says something here. He said, verse 44 again, but tidings out of the east, now the Lord shall trouble him. Therefore he shall go forth with great fury and destroy and utterly make away many. Let's see what he's talking about here. Revelation chapter 12. We got a few more. We'll be out of here. All this stuff is a lot. You just take what you can eat. This is like a buffet. You can't eat the whole buffet. You eat a little bit at a time. Take one little spot, understand it, get some more. Just like when you're at the table, you can't eat all that food, you're going to be miserable. Take what little bit you understand and digest it. Took me a long time to preach this. Long time. Revelation chapter 12. We're going to start at verse 14. Now, these some people going to trouble him. We're going to see who's going to trouble him. But we can go with, start with verse 13.
Okay.
Verse 13. Go ahead.
And when the dragon saw that he was cast unto the earth, he persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
The woman is talking about the church. The man-child that brought forth out of Israel is Jesus. He persecuted his people. Go ahead.
And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle.
Yes, sir.
That she might fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time and times, and a half time from the face of the serpent.
Y'all notice that time and time keep coming up? That's 3.5 years, 42 months. 100 and forgot how many days, but it's talking about 3.5 years that this dragon gonna come after God's people. He said this woman was given 2 wings of an eagle, meaning that she gonna have protection. She gonna have transportation to get to the spot. And this